Ahoy there, folks.
Thank you for the sub. Actually, I can just probably hop in here. I got an emote. Can't tell what the hell it is, but I got an emote. Oh good, I got the left arm of a snowman, it looks like. Yeah, it is the Game Boy version of this song.
Rolo de Puzzlo.
Hello.
What's up?
Yo.
So Lolo,
Yes.
since we're gonna be, in Maryland next month, I figured I'd hit you with a little trivia. You up for that?
Sure.
Now this is factual. I'm not making jokes here. This is an actual thing. Did you know
If,
that
if, if the answer to this is Old Bay seasoning, I'm kicking you out of the call.
It is not. It is not. But did you know that the Chesapeake didn't actually appear on any map named until 1590,
Okay.
which makes it a pretty old bay.
I can boot him for you if you want.
I mean, you put me in the invite room. I don't see how that's the bad thing.
I'm afraid of any of these buttons to actually
Inviting you to an ass whooping.
Alright.
Would you believe that I thought about that for a whole 2 hours?
Yes, actually, I would. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So, a lot of my stuff seems framey tonight, and I hope that this is the last time that it's framey, because it's about to, I have some parts that will hopefully keep my ship from being this framey. But that is going to be installed later, but this is now. So, hello, and welcome to another Friday edition of Retro Rank Rhapsody. Today we're doing something kind of interesting, because one of the themes for this month was basically ROM hacks. And one of the things I thought about doing was taking a look at some ROM hacks that really don't change the game themselves, but kind of do a little, kind of spice things up by doing a little, like, graphical hack in some way. And kind of the theme of the ones we're taking a look at today are basically games that normally do not have, female stars, but are in fact turned to have female stars, I guess. In various different ways. So we're actually looking at a set of... There's two main hackers that we are taking a look at today. And the first three that we're taking a look at are by a person that, on at least judging by their romhacking.net name, is named Dastard. And he has and I am going to guess by the games that he normally works with, that he is probably Japanese. And his specialty seems to be taking relatively older games and changing up the graphics in a very, very specific way, which we'll see very shortly. So the game we're going to take a look at first, and this is a pretty old game. This, I think, was a launch year game for the Famicom. The name of this game is Nuts and Milk. Oh, it's 84.
I'll show you nuts and milk.
A name that is aged like fine wine.
Yeah. So this
Like
is
fine milk.
Wine
kind of
milk.
It's a single screen platformer kind of thing. Basically, you are trying to collect all the whatever fruit is on the screen, and eventually go to the top left to kind of rescue. I believe that is Milk, and we are the character Nuts. Yeah, and especially with what his feet look like. Yeah.
I mean, they look like half a Kirby that somebody stuffed jelly beans into.
Yeah. So this isn't the version we're going to be taking a look at. We're going to be taking a look, and we'll see immediately what Dastard's gimmick usually is. We're not going to take a look at Nuts and Milk. We're going to take a look at Patchy and Alice. What he has done is taken the game Nuts and Milk and made it all Toho characters.
God,
I saw Zune and I was like, wait, isn't that Toho? And
yes.
Yeah.
So
alrighty.
Yeah. Let's go and start. Okay, so we are playing as Alice, and we are being chased around what looks like... Whoops. So you're kind of weighty in this. Also, these are Cherno-looking... Okay, what's the button? Whoop.
Okay, I like that you're flipping around. That's cute.
I'm trying to think, because there's a way you can get a higher jump on those, and I forgot what it is.
It's not a time jump?
No. Whoop. Let's try that again. Whoop.
Jump from higher up?
No, because...
Yeah, maybe. Wait.
No, because there's a way you can do it on the ground. I just forgot how to do it. Anyway, we can just do this. Go over and talk to... I believe that is Marissa.
That's what I was asking Coolio. Waldo says no.
Let's see. Whoop, got it. Yep, this is a sprite head of Nuts and Milk. Yeah, that's the thing, is that my familiarity with this game is almost entirely based on Famiclones. Whoop.
I've never heard of this game before. Wait, did you... How
because
did you...
you get points if you jump over. Oop.
Oh, over. I thought... Okay.
There you go.
I do like the sprite work for the hack, though.
Yeah, they do good work.
So you don't want to touch the cones?
No, I think you do.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to time it. Oh.
Get that fat 500 bone... Oh, 200 bonus. Yeah.
Best friends.
Yes. Man, I saw a tweet, actually by Mondo Mickey, of all the people. Apparently he did music. There's apparently a Toho Mahjong game that is coming out on the Switch. That
Solitaire Mahjong or
No.
Group Mahjong?
Like Japanese style Mahjong. Or like,
Okay.
like Rummy style Mahjong. Okay, is it? Okay, it is timing, actually.
Ah, alright. I thought it would be. Usually it's just time it so that you hit it at like the lowest point and shoot you up.
But you can, like, play as... There's, like, 20 different characters to play as, and everyone has their own special ability to make a game that is already complicated even more complicated. Also, the areas that you play on are also... have their own special things, so you have that on top of that, and, like, this is the most Toho-ass thing.
Mahjong is already frustrating enough without turning it into, like, a orange juice. I'm fine without that.
Oh, nope.
Ah, yes, NT us.
Yeah, that's a weird looking U.
Is this Lost?
No.
I told you, look at the emphasis. It's NTUS.
Kind of looks like a P missing no L-I-T-S. Or a 5.
There's milk.
Yeah, Lola taught me how to play Mahjong. I think it was when I was like side streaming Yakuza or something.
That's
I think the same thing
sounds
happened
about
with
right.
me.
yeah.
So,
And
yeah,
I learned
you were
I hate
definitely
Mahjong so much.
It's not. It's.
I like it because I like Rummy, and that is a Rummy-based game. But if you do not like Rummy, then yeah, you are not gonna like that game.
Because it's great. Because then I went on to Slow Beef's playthrough of Yakuza, and that was just an entire group effort of trying to figure out how the hell to play the damn thing. You know your game is good when you need an entire chat room of people just to barely understand what you're doing.
Well, it also doesn't help the fact that that is very much a game that has it's a lot of cultural roots.
Yeah.
I think at least the only people that are like, I guess stereotypically familiar with the game are, well, they're Jewish people for some reason. But they play a different version. Okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, because I know Japanese Mahjong is different.
Yep. Like because there's like.
I'm gonna be having a hard time with that jump there.
Well, this is very much a game that it is like you're supposed to like. It's very much a game of figuring out exactly what your angles are because it's a no air control style jump.
Ah, okay, so shit, what's the term?
Not sure.
Oh god. I know what this term is.
Oh, I just do a base jump there.
Word starts with a C. It's not dedicated.
Come here.
Committed jumps.
I'd have said something, but I'm eating food at the same fucking time.
Somehow, I'm so shocked by that.
You were killing me.
You've never done. I hate listening to words. It's so frustrating.
God damn it. Okay, the weird thing, I hate the fact that you can't, like, if you're on a ladder, you can't jump.
See, I found while I'm lacking in Mahjong, I'm actually pretty good at Koi Koi.
Fucking hate Koi Koi as well. Well, Hanafuda, I fucking hate, I should say.
Yeah. I can't remember how Hanafuda plays, but I learned, like, I think the game that's in Clubhouse games, and I tried to learn for that, but I forgot how to play now. Oop. That's not work. Okay,
Not quite.
I think we've seen enough of this, because I think I'll just keep on playing this. So. Okay.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell you all the combinations in Koi Koi off the top of my head, but I got pretty good at recognizing patterns and stuff.
You see, that's my issue though, and that's why I don't enjoy it.
So the thing that I'm thinking of putting this in the logic list because of I think this is also where we have like Door, we have Binary Land, where it's like a lot of the game is trying to figure out, okay, what exactly is it trying to make me do with the
Have you done Burger Time
That's
yet?
pretty
Yes, we have
basic
done
puzzle
Burger Time.
platformer, I guess.
Where'd you put Burger Time?
On a different list, I really should move that here.
Yeah, because I was going to say, wherever Burger Time goes, this should too, as well, because it's kind of similar,
Yeah, kind of.
in theory.
But that game's actually, that game is surprisingly simply fun. Cause yeah, let's bring this up first.
Now, I thought you were putting ROM hacks in their own...
So
Separate
that is
list.
ROM hacks that actually significantly change gameplay. This is just a graphics hack.
Okay.
I would put that at least at 11. If not, like, maybe 9?
That sounds good to me.
I would go with 10 just because I noticed you're having some difficulty with the controls.
That's right where we have Boulder Dash. You got Mario? Yeah, actually I think 10's probably good for that.
If the controls were more flexible, I'd say, then I would totally put it at a 9.
This is 1984. Hudson. Scan. That is a platformer.
Have we done any bad Hudson games?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, we did, like... Their early shmup stuff was not great. Like, Starship Hector was kind of, like, bland. Also is going for cute. Anything we want to call out in terms of, like, the charms? Oh yeah, Binary Land. We also kind of ranked low.
Yeah, that's true. That's a 16. I mean, it looked alright, but I wouldn't say the art was really standout.
And it also, I'd argue it looked alright more because of the graphics hack than anything.
Yeah.
Also, this is practically launch year Famicom.
Controls I would put as a down just because I'm personally not very fond of committed jumps and that weightiness, as well as
Yeah,
the
see, I
issue.
disagree. Like, I'm perfectly fine with committed jumps. Those work perfectly alright if the game they're in is meant for them, and this is meant for them.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, I guess I just don't like them.
That's
That's my only rebuttal is I don't like them.
I mean, yeah, it's something that if you are not familiar with that style of gameplay, then it will kind of throw you off.
Well, then there was also, you mentioned the little issue with being on ladders, not being able to jump, and you know, there's little pieces here and there that I think kind of detract from it control-wise.
Look,
personally.
Axe, let me tell you about my undying love of La Mulana.
Okay, I know about that, and I also know you're enjoying yourself some Castlevania, so...
Well, Castlevania really only had that for the first couple.
Yeah, but those were the ones he was playing, were the first ones.
Actually, I just got through Symphony of the Night, so...
Congratulations. Did you do the other half?
What do you mean? The other
Upside
half?
down?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the best ending.
Of course. What other ending would Torpid possibly get?
I mean, you can get the bad one where you just kill Richter.
I know. Yeah.
I think
that's not
actually
what
we might
Torpid
just
does.
leave this charmless.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah.
need any.
It exists.
Yeah, Binary Land's a really weird game because it's either you're gonna like the gimmick or you're not.
It's the binary
Very,
land.
yeah, yes, actually, I suppose. Anyway,
Funny
That-
how that works.
that was nuts and milk. So, our next game is also another Hudson game. That is also very popular on various multi-carts, because this is where I first played this game. This is also, technically it's a sequel, but not quite. It's more of a remake of a game that was just called Stop the Express on early Japanese computers. Because this game, like, we'll see when we actually get into the game. But this is real-time action adventure.
That-
Is Challenger.
Don't explode.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it had. That was 88 that happened, or is that whatever? Yeah, this is Challenger, and also one interesting thing that I at least thought was neat. This is like one of the first games I can think of that has a difficulty slider right off the top. So we're gonna play a little bit of this just to see what the game is. Then we're gonna switch to the graphics hack. So let's just do normal. So yeah, you are this dude. He throws knives.
Man, I wonder where the Toho's gonna fit in.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh. Damn. We fell off.
Well, damn.
So yes, we were wondering, where is the Toho gonna fit in? You want to take a wild guess? Who's gonna be the playable character?
It's gonna change the train.
Kind of in a weird way, but yes. Let's start. So yes, we are playing as Sakia.
I'm fucking shocked.
I know next to little about Toho, so
Sakia,
none of this has an effect on me.
Sakia's main thing is that she is a maid that can stop time and throw knives.
Alright.
She is basically
pretty
Dio Brando. From Stardust Crusaders, at least. That version. I can't remember. I actually am not a super huge Dojo fan, so I don't know if he does anything else with knives and that.
Nope, you're right.
I've literally only seen the stupid mask arc.
The worst arc.
That's all I've seen of the entire series. I just haven't really gotten into it.
Also,
all I know is that Jesus is a JoJo.
I think the people who are jumping in here, I think that looks like it's supposed to be Hong. I'm not 100% sure.
I know Reimu. I'm familiar with Reimu.
Well, she's usually one of, like, the main... Like, she was the first character.
Yeah, she's pretty much the Toho poster child.
Yeah, and that looks like Romelia that we're trying to save. Oh. I guess we're trying to find Patchouli. So this second area is basically... You're trying to find various caves. Also, we have a health bar now.
And the original's like this as well?
Yes.
Can't believe this became a Zelda.
I mean, there's really... Patchouli's not technically perverted. Just depends on how you use it.
Oop. Wait, what?
Trip over the... okay.
Fortnite fucking your day up.
I believe like in the original, it's search for the key. Also the fact that I hate that it's a game where, it's one of those games where your handedness actually takes in effect. Or am I... Can I actually not hurt them? No, I guess not. That's where I need to go. Yeah, because I need a key to get in there.
It's very interesting environments.
Also, that looks like a churno.
Can't wait to learn math.
No. You keep that math to
Also,
yourself.
can't wait for you to fucking die from timeout.
Well, that's our time. That is our health. Just our normal health.
No, the clock on the
Upper left.
Oh, that. Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose. Hold on, I'm just gonna die like that. what I'm going to do, because I think that might reset me in a spot where that actually might be more beneficial. Technically at the beginning, but this might actually put us next to a key. There we go. Okay. Hit keyword.
Really? Oh! Holy crap.
Yep, also if you fall too far, it'll kill you.
Huh.
This game's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's... Hudson really liked this kind of multi-genre game. Because if you remember...
Weirdly ambitious.
Like if you remember Doraemon, Starship Hector in a way.
Oh, right, Doraemon we scored pretty low, too.
Yeah.
That's also because it really wasn't much to look at and kind of played like ass. Very good. You got key.
I'm trying to think. I think we've actually seen a good majority of the gameplay styles. I think the last, like in the last screen of the game, I believe there is another style of game, but I forgot what it. I think it is mostly similar to the jumping kind of thing.
Jumping?
Like the one we just did.
Ah.
This? I'll say the last screen is awful platforming. I hate to break it, this entire game is awful platforming.
Except for this part. This is just awful.
This is just
overworld crawling.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not good.
No, this actually looks like it sucks a lot, to be quite honest.
Also, I wonder if I have the keyword.
Yeah, you missed, that's why.
Oh, there we go.
Or you just walk past her, that's worse. Get keyword.
Get the keyword.
Which is literally just a key. Less a word and more of a key, really.
The metaphorical concept of a key.
But it's a literal key. There's no metaphor.
Literally, metaphorically.
No! That's not how it works!
God, just thinking of metaphors and Nolan mentioning Kojima just making me think Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah.
That entire ass game.
See, where most people go with metaphors, Kojima likes to go with meta fives.
As I say, he knows writers who know context and he thinks they're all cowards.
This subtext is for cowards!
God damn that game.
Once again, I still love. It was like a quick look, I think, where they just show a villain who is introduced like near the start of the game. He just introduces his name and then immediately explains in detail what it means.
Because Kojima. Were you killed by the score?
What?
Here's your line, because... You were killed by the...
Fucker dropped a knife!
Oh, this is awful. I don't like this game.
This game is astoundingly mediocre.
Also, this is like one of the few Famicom games I actually have the cartridge for, or not the cartridge, I have a cartridge for it, but I also have the manual for it.
Life Forcer, I thought you said, are those crimes? And I was going to say, yes, this game is very much crimes.
So that's churros.
But also, yes, Life Force, you're correct.
I do like churros.
I think we've seen enough of this game.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yes.
Yes. Definitively.
Okay, I think this
Fuck you guys too.
This probably goes in the resist list. I am just going to probably take a wild stab and say probably the 18-19 range.
Yeah. Oh, I like what you did there. Stab.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like your foot.
You got my point.
Okay, so let's see. see, in 18 we have... Oh, we have these games.
Would you compare this to Bucky O'Hare
Gee, where do we put
for the NES?
For Bucky?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I got one. Compare this up against The Lion King. Lion King was really rough.
Part of these games, I think, like, let's look at 19.
This or how would this compare to Drax Night Out?
Or a week of Garfield.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's in that, like, we have Doraemon. I like this better. It goes above Doraemon, so it's not quite 20, but I think 19 might actually be a good spot for this. This kind of fascinating,
Wonder Momo.
because it's the fascinating nightmare category, and I feel like that game is kind of a fascinating nightmare with what it's trying to do.
It's so busy.
Yeah. So I think 19 is probably a good spot for that.
Yeah.
Not 1995. Or the NES. Is an action game. Let's just call that... I mean, it is kind of Adventure Ho in a weird way.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, I do want to put for gameplay. I like what this game's trying to do. It just fails at it miserably.
Well, it tries to do too much and it can't do any of it well.
Yeah. Let's see. I think maybe this is more frustrating than...
Tell me about how good the platforming is.
Oh, it sucks.
Also, I still love that time that an enemy spawned the knife drop, and you touched it immediately.
Yeah. Because
And died.
it did more damage. It did damage immediately, but did not show up immediately.
Yeah. And just the fact that it's technically it's a score pickup, but you can't pick it up. You have to hit it, or it will hurt you. That's so dumb.
It's really ass backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, that's not subverting expectations in so much as just being a dick.
Yeah.
So for yay, I put a Toho.
Oh, well, that's the thing. That...
And for nay, put another Toho, whichever one.
Let's see. Let's just... I think maybe we can leave these blank. I can't really think of anything in particular.
So where do you put a hot mess in terms of gameplay?
I do have, I think... I do have... What the hell's going on?
It kind of fit in a couple places, but...
Or maybe... Let's see, because if I look at here... The mechanics are complicated to understand. Pulls cheap tricks, maybe.
Pulls cheap tricks for sure.
Maybe just that.
Yeah.
Altier and Toho is in everything.
I mean, there is a Toho fan game of every game.
Yeah, see, that's the wonderful thing about Toho, is it has a bizarrely creative fan base.
Yep. Well, speaking of that, let's move on to the next game. So, this next game's actually kind of the first game of a relative... I guess this is kind of a popular franchise in Japan. I know that it got a lot of games. I believe only a handful of them ever came out stateside. But this is a game or a game by Jalico.
It's a good sign.
Also, I know that there is a recent game that was for the Switch. That is this franchise, and like I believe it is this game too. But this is Ninja Jajamaru-Kun. And it is a game kind of similar to Nuts and Milk in a way that it is kind of almost a single-screen platformer, although it scrolls left to right. But it plays like a single-screen platformer, where you play as Ninja Jajamaru-Kun, who is just this little red ninja, and the goal of every stage is to kill all the enemies.
Fucked up.
But yes. So
We're not about killing on this, a very family-friendly...
let's take a look at the Toho version of it. And this
Yeah.
so this is Tengu Shinimaru-kun, I believe is what the ROM hack is. This the character that you're playing as is, I believe her name is Aya Shinimaru, something like that. I'm trying to find out. It is Shame S-H-A-M-E Shamemaru, I believe, is what it is. But she is the character who is the main character of the Shoot the Bullet kind of spin-offs.
Is it not supposed to have noise?
No, this is just the attract screen.
Oh, okay.
She is the photographer character in Toho. Let's go and start.
She's a reporter and she writes bullshit.
Pretty much.
So
Also-
she works for Fox News.
Not quite. Oop. Okay, so
Nice.
sometimes whenever when you break, actually I want to get, well, it doesn't matter. Sometimes when because you can break the blocks with your head. Also, one interesting thing about this is that contact damage with enemies doesn't necessarily kill you. It will stun you, unless you are jumping, in which you actually stun them.
The happy little ghost.
This is a lot of murder.
Yep.
Oh,
Can't believe you're consuming their souls.
I can. It's just Lolo we're talking about. So how would you rank these souls, Lolo?
They give me points.
That's a UFO.
Also, that power-up I just picked up makes my shots move further. Or move, yeah. They go entirely across the screen now. Oh,
So you can't be standing where the ghost spawns.
yep. And now we have a different kind of enemy. Oh,
Beep
thank you,
boop,
sub.
keep up the good work, Lolo.
Keep sucking down those bombs, Lolo.
I do
Look,
find it
what?
fascinating that you have no there is no contact damage.
That was a lot of points.
I appreciate you not picking up the ghosts anymore.
Lolo's too powerful.
Oh,
Doesn't need ghosts.
though.
Doesn't even need that UFO, apparently.
No.
Also, the fireball will kill you if you touch it.
Touch the fire.
Can't believe there's contact damage. Are you just like moving at hyperspeed now?
Yep. Yep, like that.
That is gonna get you killed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these new style of enemies, basically they have a shield. So you gotta kill them like Dark Nuts. Oops. Also, they shoot a lot.
And you could jump on them.
Kill them like darkness, aka just die.
Just shit stomp.
And yeah, if you are familiar with the Retro Game Challenge / Game Center CX, this game basically served as the inspiration for the Robo Ninja Hagomon from those games.
I need to watch more Game Center.
I need to play those games actually more.
I like how happy that ghost is that you've freed it.
Thank fuck I'm dead.
I mean, that sounds like a very millennial thing to say, but yeah.
Also, by the way, one thing to note is that this is just for the graphics tech. That is not saying 100. I mean, it is 100, but it's not saying 100. Like in, like, Arabic numerals. It is actually Japanese numerals. Because if we get something that gives us 200 points, it will be ni.
Oh no. Over speed. Gotta go too fast. Hyaku.
Right, Hyaku.
You did it. You got even less ghosts this time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think we move on to a bonus stage?
Oops, all Toho.
Yep. Oh,
That was impressive, Lolo.
I forgot that the fire stays.
Best
love-
friends.
Yes, just friends, nothing more.
Exactly.
they're
Toho
sharing.
tradition.
They're sharing what's called a friendly French tongue. Okay.
Look, it's like how in one of the yeah, I know, right? One of Harvest Moon games, you could make someone move in as your best friend, as they call it, of the same gender, and it's great because you go through all the efforts that you would normally need to get the marriage requirements. You then go through a best friend ceremony, and you can be given a child living together.
Congratulations, you two. We're so proud of live together. Here's a free child. Fucking amazing the hoops people will go through to deny gayness.
Yep, that's...
First of all,
Whatever.
Nolden, I take great offense to that because cats are awesome. But no, actually, cats have the grown cats have the brain of the equivalent of a 3 to 5 year old human child.
Tell that to my cats.
Torpid's
I mean-
cats. You have the brain of a 3 to 5 year old child. Get your shit together.
3 to 5 year... Whoop.
Oh, okay. You're
I'm
getting
fucking sorry.
bombs are getting
I
dropped.
guess... Is that time, like a low time thing?
Maybe.
Oh, that's 50 seconds.
No. You're a smarty, right? Yes, you are. That's why you vomit right next to my face when you're sick.
I mean, that is the thing that a 3 to 5 year old would do.
Right,
What
exactly.
if I told you that all pets are valid and it doesn't need to be a pissing contest?
Right, yeah,
It's
exactly.
true. It's just some pets are more evil than others.
It's funny because I'm trying to remember. I think cats can learn about 100 different words, whereas dogs can actually learn twice that amount.
Also, my favorite thing about that video that was going around of the owners using the cat face thing in, I guess, like as an Apple thing, and having the cats react to it, which I guess technically kind of disproves the idea that cats fail the mirror test.
Yeah. Also, that's not technically true, Nolden, but I don't really want a protracted argument about it. I'm gonna leave it there.
Let me tell you about domestication and what a difference it makes.
Yeah. I like the one thing that's going around right now of people using the cat Snapchat filter, change their faces, and it freaks the cat out.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Because that amuses the hell out of me. I haven't tried it with Alessa yet, but
I didn't realize
the
it was
only
a Snapchat thing. Whoop.
Was it? Yeah, it started on Snapchat, and then people put it on. Oh, what?
Yeah, fuck shit up! Oh, no, never mind, I take it back.
Oh! We ended as we lived. Riding a giant
yeah, I think that's
reptile.
a good spot to end that on.
Yeah. You can't top that.
I mean, that game, kind of like Nuts and Milk, that game's kind of alright. Like...
Out of control, though.
Surprisingly decent. It has the old school kind of jank to it, but it's still not as bad as other games of that type.
Would you say it was more... would you say it controlled better than Nuts and Milk?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you thinking here?
Let's see, because I'm looking at 11. I think this is probably a good 11.
Right up there with Akuji the Heartless.
Yeah.
And Jaws.
Where did Monster Party end up?
Monster Party? I think it's on a different list now. I think that's an 11, maybe an 8? Like somewhere between that?
So I think, wouldn't Monster Party be an attack game?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Monster Party. Okay. Again, some of these might be in spots where maybe they shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 11. It's in the resist list as well. But that really should be attack, so I'm gonna move that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that this probably is a good 11.
Alright.
Perfectly 11.
It is. Okay.
And we're obviously ranking these under the assumption that absolutely nothing about the gameplay or overall game has changed other than the sprite work.
Correct. It is, and it is just the sprite work that has been played or changed.
Just we have it established that this is a fair ranking of the original game, not,
correct.
You know, yeah.
Let's see. Let's call that cute.
Right here.
I can't click on you. There we go.
Gonna let that one just hang in the air.
Or were you holding up Alessa?
That too. Nah, she's sitting next to me. Being a cat.
Alright, so let's see. Any charms you want to put on that?
Not really.
Nah.
Yeah. I think we might
It's saying pretty middle of the road kind of stuff.
Yeah. Alright. That's good for that. So we are now moving away from Toho hacks And now looking at the work of a different modder who's done something kind of, well, not kind of similar, but he has done, like, he has a very specific thing in mind with his hacks. The hacker we were talking about is zinc oxide. And we'll see, it's a weird spelling, but we'll see it on this. So the next game we're taking a look at is a sequel to a game we took a look quite a long time ago. And that being Adventure Island. Because we've taken a look at a lot of the Wonder Boy games that came out after, the original Wonder Boy in arcades, because that whole franchise took a weird turn after the original Wonder Boy. Because we've definitely seen how the Wonder Boy franchise kind of went into the more action RPG territory. The Adventure Island franchise kept on with the original style of the game. Like, it kept playing like a platformer. And we'll definitely see that with this.
Which is why it was inferior.
Yeah. Also kind of samey between the thing. But there's still... We'll see.
Adventure Island, for some reason, always makes me think of Joe and Mac.
I mean, both have cavemen protagonists. Except for this version, because this is... Tina's Adventure Island 2. Which basically all it does is it switches the protagonist from Master Higgins to the normally captured Tina. So yeah, basically they flip-flop the roles. Which is what...
See what you mean about that name.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what his hacks normally do. So, let's start.
Oh, this is recent, too.
Oh yeah, this hack just came out, like, I think a couple months ago. So, we don't have anything for this right now, so let's go and start. So yeah, plays almost identically to the original game, but a lot more refined. But and also some additions we'll see in a little bit. Also, we still have skateboard.
There we go. I was wondering how that would look.
Her run animation's not very good.
That's the game.
Also, here's the thing they added, is you now have animal companions.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Why is it unfortunate? These guys rule!
Whoops. Let's keep
Farting
They
at your
rule!
enemies.
Until they die!
It's disgusting.
It's glorious and you know it.
No, it's farts are gross.
Yes. Yes,
So,
they are. Choose an egg.
There. Damn.
You
Wow,
chose
you suck.
poorly! You have rewind.
Now it's
Do it
time to
again.
rewind.
Well, it doesn't matter, because the only thing you get is points or a 1-up. You don't get power-ups through there. So one thing that is kind of nice is you can actually hit B, and you can actually save it for later, if you want. Which actually we'll get a new one here, so...
Right,
Maybe this
Phil?
one won't fart.
Can't believe Torpid doesn't like dinosaurs.
It's true, I fucking hate them. There's good riddance. Thank
It
fuck
was a
they're dead.
weird-looking show.
Look, Dinosaurs was a fantastic show that ended on an extremely fucked up note.
Yeah, actually we don't want this skateboard. So, there we go.
Yeah!
See, this is better. This is just bad breath. It's dragging out halitosis.
Flamin' Halitosis! Is my wrestling name.
Do you just breathe on people and they pass out?
That's my ultimate move. Like, I have my regular moves, my ultimate moves, kind of like the mandible claw.
There is more than 100 in here.
Is there?
There's 1,000.
There you go.
Oh.
2,000. 100.
100? Haven't seen that one yet.
1,000. 1,000.
You're killing me.
That's
No,
the
we gotta
show.
see every fucking egg,
One.
people!
That's to show that there are no power-ups in there.
But yeah, no,
Sure.
Flaming Halitosis' final move is like Mandible Claw, but instead of doing the hand thing in their mouth, you just breathe horrible breath into their mouth.
Also, by the way, this song.
Also, he's not farting, he's flicking it out with his tail.
It's clearly a fart.
It's... Throw pineapples at you.
Fucking do it.
I will. What? Sorry,
Oh, there we
what?
go. That's
Restock on his bean supply.
Oh, okay.
Farewell! The fuck is this?
I don't know. I got the Hudson beef.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, Hudson B! That was
What
totally
did
a
it
monster
do?
party room.
I wonder what that does.
You've got the bee!
Because I know there was a continue option, but I don't know what it did. Because in the original, the Hudson Bee is the thing that let you continue. Yeah, the levels are really short, which I do not mind.
That plant is undulating.
Well, it's not an item, so let's go and just keep those.
Can you stockpile them?
Oh yeah, because I could go. Actually, yeah, I think we get a different one, so let's stockpile it. Also, the thing with that last stage of the music in it, that was a song that was in Mega Man's Red comic game. Oh, also
Okay.
this thing is back. Because this whole thing that was there because, Takahashi Meijin really hated eggplant.
Rightfully so.
You know what? Same.
Yeah, eggplant's garbage.
Man, look at all those eggs in that level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was thinking of this little.
You're really good at getting those hundreds.
Oh, this is a good level to get this on.
Oh yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
Let's, there we go. Also, I have no idea what the, like, mechanical difference between this and the other, the blue one was. Oops.
More like halitosis.
The answer is this one makes me feel less uncomfortable.
Torpid no likey the poots.
Oh, this one, will break, rocks. Seems like.
Also, it's red, yes.
You see, it goes faster because it's painted red.
Mm-hmm. That's how physics work.
Now we just need to put, you know, sweet flames on the side, and racing stripes.
Yeah, exactly. And a lightning bolt.
Oh, what fresh hell is this?
Oh yeah, this is
This
good.
stage.
Oh no, this is good.
Oh wait,
diamond.
what's the diamond one?
Get the diamond!
Let's see, I think I already got... Did I get the diamond one? No, I haven't. This is gonna be... Okay, I was about to say... Wow, this
Hey,
one was...
Lapras!
That was pointless here, because this is for water levels, which you're not on. Or actually... Because I don't... Yeah, those don't... That doesn't count as water.
That's lava.
Well, we can stockpile it then.
Yeah. Whoops. I don't...
Ooze.
Whoops. There.
I have no idea what the purple stuff's supposed to be.
I have no idea either.
Alright. Lapras is good luck.
Oh, it's... No? It's just... Oh! Oh, actually,
Stockpile.
yeah.
Where will we go? Where are we going, Cotton Eye
Got a
Joe?
feeling that there's 5 types of dinosaur.
Maybe.
Call it a hunch. Stop killing them!
You're a murderer!
Oh, it's I hold it. It's because I'm so used to other games where you have to like
Tap it.
press it. Yeah.
There'll be no tapping here.
Yep.
Right? Rewind is there to quench Lolo's bloodthirst.
Is it? Is it really?
I mean, yes?
Let's.
Oh, hey.
You don't stock one of those. Okay. So there's 4 types.
Why? Well, yeah, what have we gotten? We've gotten diamonds, spades, and heart.
Yeah, we just need club.
And by your powers combined.
You are Captain Bicycle. See what I did there?
No.
I'm more a Captain Hoyle fan.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Good comeback. A
Okay.
little slippery.
Yeah, that's.
Delicious milk.
Why are you groaning at me when you know I'm right?
Okay, that just seemed like there would be a hidden thing there. Oops.
Scream your hate breath into the void!
What?
Yeah, just go the fuck all the way over there. That makes sense.
Like you do.
Yeah. Ooh, flower. Okay.
Yeah, this lasts a while.
Yep.
No, that was a fairy.
Oh, whoops.
Love that a little rock stops them.
To the moon!
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Hell yes!
Piss on that island.
Fuck you, island!
Oh no.
Now we're on Lake Island.
It's like an island, but also a lake.
Yeah. It could be both. Shut up.
Behold Donut Island.
Just dinosaur genocide over here.
Just Tina going around yelling, "What killed the dinosaurs?"
Lolo.
Yeah,
Dinosaur on dinosaur violence must stop.
this red one seems to have a lot more friction.
Please sign my petition to have the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs named Lolo de Puzzlo.
Great at picking things.
Better choice.
Also,
Well,
that
the
looks like
fuck up.
milk. Like, really awful milk. So this island sucks.
Maybe it's you that sucks.
This is also true.
I want to at least see a boss fight.
But in response, fuck you.
Oh. Just, I knew you were coming.
No, fuck you.
No. Fuck you.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
I don't have a horse. Ah!
You know what? It's for the best. They're very expensive.
And horrible animals, really.
They're absolutely terrible. We want to talk about stupid animals.
I don't even think they're stupid, they're just terrifying.
No, they're fucking idiots.
Their eyes are horrible. Just giant, endless black voids.
Also, they're very good at dying.
Yes.
Fucking idiot animals can't even vomit.
Well, I mean... Humans are kind of dumb too. They're very good at dying.
No, yes, but I'm saying like horses literally cannot vomit, which is a problem.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Is it true that turkeys can't, like, turkeys will look up in the rain?
That sounds like something that would be. That sounds like something.
If it was a thing that happened, think about it this way: they would all be dead by now.
Yeah, because I remember that was like one of those myths that you hear as a kid, where it's like when it rains, turkeys are so stupid they'll look up and
it's
with their mouths
attractive
open.
because it paints a picture, but no.
No.
That sounds like the lemming thing.
Well, yeah, like lemmings aren't actually suicidal.
Yeah,
Yeah, Disney just killed a bunch of them.
Yeah, someone just opened the turkey's mouth in the rain, which is doing us all a favor because turkeys are evil.
Like, yeah, no, turkeys are fucking stupid, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but they're not vets. I also heard that ostriches don't, in fact, bury their heads in the sand.
I mean, I believe it. So again, a lot of these, like, fucking...
Myths.
Can't think of the term. I guess myth, we'll call it that.
Legends.
Or urban legend or myth. I thought urban legend was more like a thing that could happen to you versus a,
See, I was thinking more like wives' tale, but
yeah, that works too. Myth or wives' tale.
Usually just happens because it paints an attractive image. Like, ah, man, it's hilarious. Think about a turkey drowning in the rain.
Which, I mean, it is. Turkeys are the worst looking and tasting animals. The best cooked turkey is still inferior to the worst cooked steak. And I stand by that.
See, I'm not a big steak person.
I like a good turkey burger every once in a while.
I don't like turkey burgers, but I think turkey is fine on like a sandwich. Or like a well-cooked turkey is alright.
Yeah,
I do think chicken's a better meat, though.
Chicken is almost infinitely superior to turkey.
Oh yeah.
It's also a lot more versatile.
The only thing that is inferior to is nutrition, because chicken only has protein in it. It has very little fat, but turkey has very similar properties, but also has some fat.
Why red meat is the best.
Yeah, my favorite forever is Lemmings, because that was literally Disney flying in a bunch of lemmings to then toss them off a cliff.
Which is also something that happened on the set of Milo and Otis. With cats.
Yep.
Which is why we have the American Humane Society involved in movies. It's because of that damn movie.
The best part about that is, we could potentially talk about that movie for Media Delta, because we have ranked a game that is based on it.
Yep, we did the Japanese one, because it was originally a Japanese game and movie.
Yep.
And then America got a redubbing of the movie.
Oh, I think this is the one.
Oh, hey!
Hey, it's the one we didn't have before.
It is the one we do not have.
Yep, we have to love the kid.
Yeah,
no,
Sharon.
Kaneko Monogatari is, yeah, it's a Famicom Disk System game. It's very boring. Super Mario Bros. God. It's so
Like, I don't know about the Milo and Otis thing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So there's a scene in the movie. Where I think Milo faces off against a bear, and they used real animals for it. And there was a real bear going up against a real cat. And they also used multiple cats that look like Milo for a scene where the cat falls off a cliff.
Oh no.
So how do you think they got the cat off the cliff?
Hucked it.
Yeah, because that shit wasn't happening willingly, so now we have the American Humane Society watching every single movie to ensure that no cats get hooked off of fucking cliffs.
This is a weird one. So are you tapping or do you hold?
It's hold. This actually doesn't seem like the kind of game, because I know a lot of like flying power-ups are usually like the relatively broken power-up, but this one doesn't seem like it actually helps. Well, especially in this stage, because there's actual also flying enemies.
Well, yeah, because the game's pretty zoomed in, and also there are a lot of flying enemies normally.
Also, it looks like
Whoop.
the holding A thing seems to be kind of a pain in the ass too.
Yeah.
I think you just lost your bird.
Well, I want to see, does it go into stock? Oh, okay, it went into stock. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, it does.
I'm also thinking of
This is
another.
bad.
I don't know if I've requested this one. The fruit is making me think of a game called Skulljagger.
Yeah. God.
It's not a good game.
Is that the one with the boat?
No, it's like you're a pirate and you pick up a fruit, and the fruit, when you use it, does a thing.
It's one of those games.
I love
that
One
it's
Piece.
It's like the I've seen the front cover of it a million times.
Yeah. I think it's I guess you'd call it bubblegum. I don't know if it's bubblegum, but it's basically a fruit, and then you could use it, and like one of them will just bounce around the screen and do damage. Another works as like a floaty. What?
Here we go. Whoop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Oh yeah.
We have a boss fight.
A weird fight.
So
Lapras is really helping out here.
oh, can I? Oh, the hell's the point of the thing then?
Yes.
I guess just to serve as moral support.
Yeah. Just cheering you on.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah. That Lapras is all of us, Lolo. We're just happy to be here.
So there. So yeah, that's
Crab Boss!
this is Adventure Island 2. It's like Wonder Boy, but yeah.
Clearly a way better game than Wonder Boy.
Yeah, it's yeah, because the thing is, I'm also used to the. It gets kind of like Adventure Island 3 is almost the same identical game, like in terms of almost everything. I don't even know what they add to it, but yeah, it's a pretty decent game. Like, where do we put? Put it at 9.
Along with Adventure Island 1.
Yeah, because I mean they're practically the same game. I would say I'm thinking 8. So let's see what's in 7. I don't know if I put in quite an 8 or 7 territory.
Yeah, I'd say stick with 8.
Yeah, that seems good. I believe that is 3 because I believe the intro to 3 is Tina getting abducted by aliens.
Hate when that happens.
Ooh, 19. Where is this episode? 1991? Hudson? Yes, it is an action game. Well, let's call that whimsical. Oh, not Toho.
Everybody knows Toho's not whimsical. It's very serious.
Alright, do we want to call anything out?
Man, the sprite work on it was good.
Yeah.
And I remember it controlling fairly well.
It's pretty good in that regard. Oh.
I would call out those two things, and probably that'd be it.
it's very basically good. If I can figure out where my thumbs up is.
What?
What?
I heard a cat.
Yeah.
You definitely did.
That was some yowling. Holy shit.
Daisy and Lily are facing off because once again Daisy is cornered and Lily doesn't know how to back off.
Well, Alessa's here snoozing.
I think that's probably good for that then.
Now she's getting pets.
Alright. So. Next up, Adventure Island is not the only thing that Zinc Oxide touched.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's time to move on to this franchise. So this is a game. So the next Mega Man game for us to take a look at. This is
It's true, this is a game.
This is kind of a big change in Mega Man. Because it kind of introduced the thing that kind of almost ruined the franchise. Well, not ruined, but it kind of made the game not as interesting, I guess. So, let's start this up.
Yes, Mega Man, the bad game series that nobody enjoys.
Yeah.
Draw light.
This one in particular seems to be a contentious one.
We gotta stop Dr. Wily.
I thought Mighty
Mega
Number
Man.
9 was the most contentious Mega Man game.
That's the one that no one likes. This is the one that people have opinions on. Or one of the ones.
Trying to interrupt Torpid's Owo speaking.
So
It wasn't Owo speaking.
So also, of course, rather than something has changed.
I was quoting a different Mega Man game, you say.
Yes. So yes.
Gotta stop Dr. Wily, whoa.
So
That's that.
this is the. I have very few memories of turning on a game just to listen to music. This is one of them. I remember just watching this intro and not playing the game much, but I just love this intro so much as a kid. Yeah. Also, one thing I want to point out. Well, let's see. I see the title screen.
Gotta be real, that ponytail don't look great.
And yeah.
No, it's perfect. What are you talking about?
That's the thing that this game added. This is the first game with the Mega Buster. And yes, this is Roll Chan 4. So Zinc has done every single 8-bit Mega Man and the Game Boy games and the Game Gear game in this Roll Chan kind of thing. So there was an option when I did the patch for this to do you want Mega Man 1 style or like original Mega Man style roll or Mega Man 8 style roll, and we're doing 8.
Good.
Yeah, so let's go and start. So I have the order written down here because can't quite remember. Like after like 3, it's hard to I can't really remember it. First one, Token.
Yeah, none of these really have a very obvious. You should start with this or this one counters the other one.
Ah yes, for the toad the bell tolls.
So yes, slide just like in 3. Also, whoops.
Contact
Also-
damage, like in all of them.
Yep. Oops. This has been forever since I've played this one.
We're really liking
No
that the rain has foreground priority.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Mega Buster that I don't particularly care for, is the fact that it makes fighting any boss kind of easy and kind of takes some of the charm of trying to figure out what boss weakness is, like, that kind of thing.
What, because of the charge shot?
Yeah. Which, I mean, makes the game more playable, but still.
Can't have our Mega Man games playable.
Okay, but let me tell you about maintaining the purity of my Mega Man.
I'm trying to remember. Also, one other change is that you don't have Rush with you. You have Tango.
Yeah, kidding!
Hell yeah!
Which Tango we will not be introduced to Tango proper for quite some time. Because Tango only shows up in a very obscure Mega Man game that I actually think is. I'm really looking forward to playing that one because that one is very underrated. That is
Tango's
Mega Man
one of those
5
ones
for
that
the
just
Game
nobody
Boy.
talks about.
I mean, Tango's a cat, so automatically it's the best. I say as an extremely unbiased opinion of animals. Fish is a nerd!
Go.
Ferrets are cool. But stinky.
Right, he has a... Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He has an unavoidable damage attack. I forgot about that.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
I wonder why people have divisive opinions about this.
Yeah, because the thing with this game is that usually this game, for a lot of people, ends up showing up in, like, the bottom of... Wow, this is a lot of damage.
I mean,
too.
you know what? It's not great, but at least it's not so.
That is true. Oh, right. That's...
Now, why do we hate 7?
It's
7
bad.
Does not play well. Is that the problem?
With others?
No, like, in general. You are huge, it is very sluggish. The bosses are not that interesting.
Also, it's one of those games where the boss powers completely trivialize the entire game.
Also, Tyrion does have the best quote there. Tango is a cat and therefore is the best. By Axe, an unbiased cat person. This is true.
Six also isn't particularly good.
No, 4 and 6 are like... I think 1 is probably... I like that you get dive from the one that has the water stage. Although, now I think about it, there's one that definitely has more water than this. Okay, so after that is Brightman.
He's the smartest robot master.
Yes, he is. I need to ask Dr. One if I can get a copy of Dylan's. So this has that wonderful gimmick.
Fuck!
Yeah. I'm gonna hit.
Nope.
There we go.
Tango Diver's been down too long in the Midnight Sea.
So granted, what do I know? My favorite Mega Man.
It's
I know
not-
Lolo has traumatic memories from.
Outside of jump, jump, slide, slide, 8 ain't bad.
It is very good.
The only one I did fairly well at was X.
Oh, yeah, well, X is its own.
To be fair, X is a different series.
I know that. However, it's the only Mega Man branded game that I've actually enjoyed.
The first X game I played was 5.
I didn't play anything after
I think
then
X actually might be the first one I beat.
I have never beaten a Mega Man game.
I've beaten some, you know, like Battle Network, and Battle Network 2, and Battle Network 3, and Battle Network 4, and Battle Network 5, and Battle Network 6.
Do you like the Battle Network games, Torbjorn?
They're very good, actually.
They are actually really good. I enjoyed them a lot. Very unique combat system that I appreciate.
Very unique combat
You
system.
killed the cat, you son of a bitch!
Fine. Whoops.
Yeah, a very unique battle system of slap as many fucking special combos as you can into your deck. You win. Congrats.
Don't
You never remember when they made a Battle Network game that played like the classic ones? It was absolutely garbage.
Just never forget to jack off.
God. That actually might be my least favorite Mega Man game. Because of course there's also
no.
a GameCube, which is also a bad sign.
It might be yours, but you've clearly never played X7.
No, yeah. I remember, I don't remember if I rented. I'm pretty sure I didn't have it.
I forever love, just the one clip of actual in-game audio from the Flame Hyena fight.
Burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
No, you can't get the voice cracking right. Like, damn, whoever did that put their little heart into it, but holy shit.
Hey, Carnival. I don't think Battle Network counts. Oh no, grandfathering, technically.
They do. It's gonna take a while for me to get to Battle Network.
Can't wait for Lolo to do Mega Man Star Force.
Forgot that series existed.
Speaking of Mega Man, actually, I'm looking forward to early next year when the Zero Collection comes out.
Yeah, that's...
Zero series is very good.
Also has
Some questionable design decisions,
yeah,
but overall, I'd
that's
say
the
it's
thing
very
that I
good.
remember. It's like, oh hey, there's a boss fight that has instant death spikes in it.
Oh, see, I was more thinking the if you use elves, you get a worse ending thing.
Oh.
Or rating or whatever. I forget what it is, but because they're dead. They're dead now. Congrats.
Good.
Also, getting like S ranks gets you extra shit, so you can do better. So instead, you get this positive feedback loop. But if you don't,
Okay, and that's fair.
I still think they're very good games, though.
You know, also I am wondering.
No, I've got your power.
That's the thing I'm wondering. Because my favorite thing about Pharaoh Man is his appearance in the Mega Man cartoon. Because he is the smartest robot master, actually.
Fucking socks him in the face.
Because yeah, Mega Man takes his power, just grabs him, and is like, oh, now I have your power, just punches him right in the face.
That show is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm wondering. I'm like, because after what Mega Man? And that's the thing I need to check. After what Mega Man do we consider that eligible?
Good question. Also, it has. Don't forget that it has X in it as well.
Yeah, that's
so.
the thing. So here's another thing that Mega Man 4 also introduced was hidden shit. I don't think this is... If it's like... I can't remember if actually this is required. I think it actually might be. But if you go over here, you get... this. which is basically, I think it's item 1 from Mega Man 2. It's just another utility item. But also the thing with X is that I'm thinking that I can probably do X after I do 5, because I think that is the next chronological Mega Man game.
And if you want to play it safe, you could also just do, like, 6, then.
Hard to be a shit. You know, I could probably skip 6 and not miss a single thing.
You gotta do it!
So we can see the wonderful... So... I don't know which one it is in this game, but I'm pretty sure that this also has the thing that Capcom did where they made a bunch of, like, some of the robots are based off of fan-submitted designs.
Yeah, they've been doing that by this point.
Yeah, and then 6 had half of them be that. And
I know 8 had a good chunk of them be it.
I know, oddly enough, the ones in 6, the fan-submitted ones are the worst designs. No, actually, I take that back. No, they're not.
Okay, but let me tell you about how I love that in 8, there's a robot master that Wily made because he stole a fucking sword and wanted something to hold it. That's it!
Also, I like the fact that 8 has one of the robot masters that shows in 2 games. Because not only do... Oh. You know what? That's smart.
This is awful. Yeah, see, as I said, Mega Man 6, suck it.
Yeah.
Not up, motherfucker.
Okay, let's see who we got next. We have... Mega Man.
With the power to ring.
Alright, Pharaoh Man made me start trying to figure out who sang All You Zombies. Because all I could think of was the first line Moses said to Pharaoh. So I was on a journey there.
Look, I am just thinking of now the unraveled of ranking all 200 plus Mega Man robots. It's like, why does a sword holder need to be sentient? Why?
Cool.
Yeah. For the record, it's a
Not
band
tackling the concept of robots that are sentient for the sake of being sentient. Mega Man.
Nope, it's fine.
Future Mega Man. Red Mega Man.
Then there's Black Mega Man, Blue Mega Man. Different from regular Mega Man, he's bluer. A couple shades bluer, actually. But its power level is off the charts.
Specifically, it was Robot Masters.
I don't know, I think
this
this hippo
dumb
is...
fucking thing.
That hippo was the best robot.
I will never forget that dumb fucking hippo.
What dumb hippo?
You heard me.
Which one? And doesn't every game have a yellow devil in it?
No,
No.
only, like, 1 has it, 3 has it. I think 2 of the Game Boy games have it.
8 has the green devil.
X5, was it X5 that has it for some reason?
Maybe?
I know one of the Mega Man X Sigma stages was just Quickman stage. And the boss of it was the Green Devil.
Slow Man.
Well,
Mega Man and Bass had the Grey Devil. The Block Devil was Mega Man 10. There was the Twin Devil in Mega Man 9. And the Petite Devils.
I'd say the Twin Devil's more a riff on that one boss from 2. Oh, also this is the first game that had Eddie in it. AKA Flip Top.
Sure.
Let's see. Rockman World 5 had Dark Moon.
Yep. That's
That just sounds like a My Little Pony.
As I said, Green Devil was 8.
Oh right, this is the one that goes in the other direction.
The new Yellow Devil in Super Adventure Rockman.
God. I look forward to ranking that game because that game is nuts.
But yeah, so Mega Man 11 had a Yellow Devil, Mega Man 3 had a Yellow Devil.
Is it also
Mega Man
milk?
had a Yellow Devil. Mega Man Powered Up, obviously, would have a Yellow Devil.
Naturally.
Let's see, ZX had the Lava Demon, which was basically a devil. Zero and Zero 2 had the Rainbow Devil. And X5 had the Shadow Devil.
Sends you right to the Shadow Zone.
Which X was it?
Just get up close to him and shoot. There.
5.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
So yeah, there you go, all the devils.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There was the Chaos Devil.
You forgot one.
In the Archie Comics Worlds Collide crossover.
Is that just... That has to just be Chaos, but with... Or...
With devil robots mixed, yes! You are correct. The Dreamwave Productions comic had the Steel Devil. You're welcome. There's all the devils now, but for realsies.
What about the devil inside all of us?
Bitch, I'm a fucking saint.
I beg to differ on that. I have heard the things you say and think.
Okay,
You can't hear my thoughts. And also...
I can when you say them out loud.
I always found this Robot Master weird. Just weird.
It's a bad one.
I like the design though.
Also, I like the music too.
I like the chainsaw conveyor belts in the background.
Forgot it's a Mega Man game.
Never forget that this man was built to be a vacuum cleaner. This robot.
This robot man.
With the power of sock. He got the sock.
That's SU and 2 C's.
That's it. He's supposed to be a vacuum cleaner. Like, why would you... Why would you make a sentient vacuum cleaner?
Why not?
In what reality would this be useful?
Okay, I don't think that's...
I mean, it would have been helpful in Spaceballs.
Yeah, but at least Dot Matrix had the ability to go from suck to blow.
Oh no, Dot Matrix was it. It was the Spaceballs chip. But oh, I don't like those.
Wow, it's like Yoku blocks, but even more stupid.
It's like the Duplo version of...
Baby's first Yoku blocks. We made them big so they can't choke on them.
Golden says, every time you think about a robot master, imagine the mental state of Wily or Light as to why exactly they made that specific one. What they were imbibing in at the time. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, look, everyone knows Dr. Light doesn't do drugs. He is a big fan of the Irish coffee, though.
With a little bit of motor oil.
I just every thinking of drinking motor oil, I just think of the intro cinematic for Command & Conquer. Had some guy just skate up to the screen and just drink a whole thing of motor oil.
As you do. That's what keeps skaters so spry. If you were to ask Tony Hawk...
Okay, I like that.
Well, ballerina spin. But if you ask Tony Hawk how he pulled off some of his amazing tricks, first he'd be like, holy shit, you know who I am? And then second of all, he'd tell you it was motor oil.
Time to fuck up a vacuum.
Time to shove a ring in his dust hole.
Also, joke's on all of you, Dr. Wily is straight edge as hell.
Dr. Wily is like alcohol-free and a vegan.
Exactly. He also makes sure that all of his products are responsibly sourced.
And he's never taken so much as an aspirin.
Okay, so,
Just
yep.
make him insufferably straight edge. Because I knew somebody exactly like that. Their clothes had to be made out of specific fabrics and had to come from specific places. No alcohol, which, okay, fine. No drugs, not even cold medicine, which, okay, live your life, or whatever.
Also,
Hey, no, Dr. Wily loves him some purple drank.
Also, Skullman has probably the best music in this game.
Yeah. So, this definitely isn't one of the stronger games in terms of music.
No. I mean, a weak Mega Man game soundtrack is still great.
Well, I thought we were talking about Wily. Were we talking about Light? Because I like the idea of Dr.
Oh no,
Wily.
I was talking about Wily.
Okay, alright, yeah.
I told you,
know.
Dr. Light likes him some Irish coffee.
That'd be great if Wily is just, like, oppressively straight edge. And Dr. Light isn't even, like, the polar opposite. He's just, like you said, the only thing he does is get a little Irish coffee. That's it. That's the only thing. And it drove Wily insane. It became this
It just drove him up a fucking wall.
just a little bit of alcohol is the entire reason why he became an evil robot master.
One day,
So,
like,
can one-
taking cough syrup for a cold.
So can one of you two do me a favor and look up to see where I find the wire?
I typed Mega Man 3, so maybe I'm not really all that good tonight. Wire.
It's looking Spike Infested Pit and Diamond Stage and Mega Man
Okay,
4
it's
immediately
Diamond.
after the second Moby mini-boss.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm like, we only have a few left, and I'm like, we haven't gotten it yet. And I,
Holy fuck, this is red.
yeah,
And I like red. But this is red. I feel like that's a statement. All those health pickups.
It's the game calling you a bitch.
There is no Woodman, he got chopped.
Say hello to our now required shield user.
Woodman would have been here, but he had to split.
Yeah, Skullman and Ringman both made to fight. It's good.
I know, Coolio, not a grain.
Okay. Now, Dive Man.
Yeah, it just looks like he's saying, brah.
Also, since how often we're gonna give you a chance to use it.
Oh, hell yeah. See, Alexa, why can't you do that? She's just sleeping. One thing I definitely didn't like in Mega Man games was the unkillable enemy.
Yeah, those were always annoying. Oh, whoops. Did not realize you were stuck in the end.
See, sucking is a very subtle action.
Tell that Dust Man. Can't believe Wily made Metroids.
Right? Yeah, shoot, Eddie. Just plug one right in that.
Be a real piece of shit.
Also, I wonder. No, okay, it just doesn't go.
Like 2 ships passing in the night.
I was wondering if I could, like, frog suit my way through this.
Sure, I know what that means.
2 roads in the woods diverged, and I went the robotic one. Also, like, they had to make robotic Stingray.
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose of, like, robotic fauna.
Right? Like, is this a Futurama scenario where everything sort of started as nanomachines and then became just, like, evolved on their own through very complicated AI algorithm, or...
Oh, good.
Yeah, this kind of shit can fuck up. Forever.
Okay, there we go.
Got the fire.
Can't believe Lolo's a narc.
I think those are just... Yeah, those are... Yeah. Right
Can you ax?
Can I what?
Believe that Lolo's a narc.
I'm stunned, to be quite honest.
God, every time I just hear the word narc, think of the game.
That beautiful game.
I mean, Lolo's always been a little, you know, chickless, but...
So what a weird level to get the wire in.
Yeah.
Also wasn't a very good show.
Whoop.
Yep, that's what I was like. Yeah, that's right. I'm like, I saw that. I'm like,
Nice.
yeah.
Time to eat shit.
Guess I'll just die.
Rah! Oh, he used a Psycho Crusher. Cool. Gee, I wonder what the power is that you get from him. I never liked the idea of the shield being a weapon.
Can you not shoot the shield?
Nope. It's just a... Yeah. You can't.
Just the shield. I think Wily built
Realized how
Woodman.
unfortunate color palette was.
How so?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Hmm. Now, Woodman he created because he ran out of metal.
I'm sorry.
You got 2 1-ups.
And I know this game, like, throws one-ups at you like it's going out of style, but hot damn.
Its confidence in him is kind of low.
Appallingly low.
Very disrespectful.
Also, I hate the fact that these things take more than one hit.
What does it matter? You're using fucking turbo.
I know, but if I wasn't...
We're talking about the what-ifs, not the currents.
Just the concept of having a really annoying... like that.
Thank God you have that turbo, or you wouldn't have made that jump. Okay. They really do like their bullshit, don't they?
Yep. This is a Mega Man game.
It sure is.
A lot of the part of the fight was just the thing being an idiot.
I mean, that's kind of all a Mega Man. It's just that thing being an idiot.
And that's the series as a whole, really.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Torpid. Yeah.
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 I'm pretty sure it was intentional. Yeah. Kitty Cat! Kitty Cat!
Also now, we fight this guy.
That's an awesome looking sprite.
Time to go to Dr. Cossack's castle.
Sack. Oh yeah, the Slinkies.
Also, by the way, this is the furthest you can get by password. So if you you cannot get to any other stage in this game by password. This is the furthest you can go.
And luckily, all that's left is this castle, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, it's just this one part and that's it. It's over.
Oh no, the castle has multiple stages.
Hey, yeah, you got your standard 4 stages.
Because as we all know, Dr. Cossack is the villain. Can't believe he made all these robots to hurt us.
Or maybe these robots weren't made to hurt.
No, they were actually made to hurt.
We're just misunderstanding them.
No, actually Ringman and Skullman were built to beat the shit out of things.
Right, things that didn't listen to them. So if you would have actually talked to them instead of fight them, you would have learned that they're very deep and intelligent people who just...
And then they beat the shit out of you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, here's what they say, beep boop bitch.
Fuck this motherfucker.
If only you weren't so quick to resolve your conflicts with violence.
What was the point of Jetman, or not Jetman, of Top Man again?
Space.
Right, I knew it was something really stupid.
Well, they needed a counter to Bottom Man. Stop killing the cat!
It's fine!
That poor kitty.
Yeah, Top Man is a robot master created by Dr. Light and Dr. Wily to work on other planets in search for the energy elements needed to build Gamma.
Alright, I forgot that entire plot point about Gamma.
To be fair, the plot isn't really relevant in most Mega Man games up to a point.
Yes, I agree with Coolio's statements.
Yeah, it's a bad color palette.
No, it's good, it's fine. Nothing wrong here whatsoever.
That's a beautiful whiff.
The whiff of failure. Stank. He has really nice flags.
Yep.
Should ask him
Learn
where
a
he
lot
got them.
about the man by the quality of his flags.
Right, you should ask him where he got them before you shoot him in the face and kill him.
Just fucking break his spine over your knee.
Where did you get the flags? In fact, that's what this entire journey was really about, was finding out where the flags came from. Yoku block time?
Nope. Whoop.
Catch it!
Wait, what? Whoop.
Congrats, dipshit.
Oh, what? Why is it?
Oh, no.
You turned away when you did it.
Right,
This
that's
is
also
cool.
the other thing about this, that from the jet adapter from here on out, it's the fact that it'll always suck from now on. We are never getting Mega Man 3 Rush Jet ever again. Because Capcom are cowards.
Oh, you need Jet for this part.
Yep. Well, it's a Wily stage, so they know that to get here, you have to have it.
Okay, but Lolo, what are your feelings on the Super Arrow?
It's dumb.
It's a terrible superhero.
So Lolo, you are correct. It is terrible. It's an idiotic idea.
Tell me more.
Imagine if you shot an arrow and then wrote it.
What? Oh, wrote it, not wrote it. Wrote it. I guess it could be good if done right? I'm guessing it wasn't? Look, shut up. That's what I heard.
Not enough room,
Shut
maybe.
right fuck on through.
You're doing it too close.
Okay.
Yeah, it couldn't drop there because there wasn't enough room between it and the wall.
This one feels like it's less bullshitty than some of the other Mega Man.
It just has its own special style of shit.
Yeah. Like, people talk about 2 as the best one, but I've seen that one has a lot of real bullshit stuff in it. Like, that cloud stage sucks.
This one's right.
Yeah, this boss.
Huh. Oh.
This feels good on my eyes.
Also, like the fact that you can Buster Duel. It seems like every one of these. What is the point of it going back and forth across the screen?
Just to fuck with you.
So what triggers it closing? Is it that you're in it at the right
No,
time?
it's just when it goes past a certain number of times.
Okay. So is it possible for it to close without you in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like when it goes that slow, then it's...
Yep.
This is... taking a long
Tedious.
time. This is the kind of stuff where, like, I've said it out of frustration before in games I've played, but, like, either design it
Okay,
so that...
it can hurt you if it does that. Okay.
Design it in a way where it doesn't take a million years to fight, or at the very least, if you're gonna make it that long, give the player, like, the option to skip it after a certain point.
Or make it interesting.
I mean, yeah, I prefer the first option, but if you're not gonna do that, then at the very least, just give me the option to skip it. Also, if you had changed that design just a little bit, that hit point at the top, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was something I mentioned during Bear's playthrough of those fighting games is, you know, I don't understand why the flashing.
It's a way to make it look like they're... Oh, right!
Auto scroller.
I think it's a way to kind of convey, like something exploding in a way that doesn't involve him having to do graphics for it.
Oh, it's very eye-catchy.
You could do it in a way that doesn't also induce 1,000 migraines, though.
Yeah, but that was less of a,
Known thing at the time.
not a known thing, but less of a priority. Like, unfortunately, accessibility was a bit less of a priority.
Like getting the damn thing to work in the beginning.
I mean, not even just accessibility, but I mean, even people without migraines are probably going to be annoyed
that kind
by
of
it.
thing prevented me from playing Zelda 2 until I was way older.
Right.
It's still an accessibility thing, like, regardless.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. I agree.
Actually, I wonder, because I know that I've seen some games have the photosensitivity warning, even in this era.
That's so they don't get sued.
Electric Soldier Porygon, baby.
Yep. Well, that's why in it's why in shows now, if there's something bright or flashy, they intentionally put like a darkening filter over it.
Makes sense.
Is that episode specifically, actually.
Oh.
Because it put over 800 children in the hospital with epileptic seizures, if memory serves.
Hmm.
And then Porygon never showed up, even though it wasn't his fault.
Yup. And it was Porygon's fault, but not solely.
I mean,
Oh no, it was Pikachu's fault. That little bastard.
Little piece of shit.
Stupid electric rat.
Dumb motherfucker.
Now we're
Right.
getting his origin story.
It's always been up in the air, actually.
Whether or not Ash's Pikachu is male or female.
Yeah, but more recent stuff is confirmed it as male, if memory serves.
You just have to wait and see if it tries to mark all of its territory, and then you'll know.
Well, you can also tell by tail.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, because they added the thing where if its tail is a heart shape.
Yeah, Gen 5 added sexual dimorphism. Doesn't really matter though, and it largely got dropped/ignored after, but that's the thing.
Freaking hard. Just shut up.
Oh.
There are no wet sprockets here.
Yeah, Carnival, but also once again the whole thing like
I wanted to see it. Yep.
Alright, which one?
See, I wonder if I can time it just right.
So you're trying to like... You're trying to die before
Yeah,
it...
do it. If I time it just right.
You want to get...
Oh, I won't do it until I'm on the ground. Okay.
yeah.
Damn.
I know what you're trying to do, and it was clever, but yeah, it only flags if you're on the ground.
Finally, it's time to finish the game.
See, but Immortal Knight chameleons are fueled by karma. Sporting their most primary colors, red, gold, and green. Funny enough, are like my dreams. I am not gonna stop quoting Boy George, Max. You can't stop me.
And I can.
This is also true, however. Karma Chameleon's a good song.
It is! No, I'm not denying it.
What is the
Drill?
drill? Oh yeah, it's gotta be drill.
It was drill. So what you're saying is I should quote Boy George songs all Magfest to you, Max. You got
Glad I don't have the money to go to Magfest, so I don't need to fucking choke you out.
it. A choke is just a relocated handshake.
I'd rather not go to prison just yet. Fuck!
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Harumi Fujita just got announced that she's gonna be there.
Fucking! Oh, why can't I have money?
Should do the transcription thing.
Fucking sucks. Now I'm pissed.
Also, the Protomen are gonna be there.
The Pro Men are great, yeah.
But is Killer Mike gonna be there? I don't know if that was the Game Awards, I think it was.
The Game Awards is this upcoming week.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, the 12th.
I like that there was a AMA with Jeff Keighley. It's like, okay, why is Death Stranding for everything in there? And it's a little bit shady that you were in that. It basically was like, yeah, I did not have any handle in the voting, and I can understand why, but I did not have anything to do with the vote. The reason why it's in like 15 categories.
I wish I could say I believed that.
I'm gonna be real, I believe him.
I mean, it'd be a very dumb thing to be, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna get my best friend in the whole wide world's video game into every category in the Game Awards.
Yeah, it's so blatant that it's like, why?
He doesn't have a big enough mustache to twirl. You're not a mustache, period.
Jeff,
Also-
why is Death Stranding in the best RTS category? I don't
He
know.
just walks up onto the stage with his Kojima pillow.
Not even just like, it's like a full-on, like, life-size body pillow.
Exactly.
Kojima. No, the body pillow is presented to him by Keanu Reeves. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Toss it down.
I hate the way it moves. I hate that animation.
I just found out just the second that there's a wedding site called The Knot, and I think that's very unfortunate. Yeah.
Nano depends upon who you are.
Yeah, this is also true, however. Yeah. Oh, so you know of this one. Okay, Max.
I mean, it's not like tying the knot is a very common wedding phrase. And it's just been corrupted by things.
I didn't know that there was, like, a big name.
You could also have a voting,
I think.
like a ship
Yeah.
site called the Knot.
You could.
To be fair, wind speed is
Also-
also generally. Oh my
Well,
god!
it's not really evil.
Not really evil.
Dr. Wiley took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. roll
Also,
over.
one of my favorite touches of this hag. Also, yeah, her name's Klinka.
Oh, they are Russian. Okay.
Yep. Also, so
No,
yes,
that's really
hey,
good,
guess
though.
what?
And don't forget that Mega Man was originally a butler robot.
Yep. God, now it just makes me angry thinking about the names of the main, or the normal names of the characters from My Number 9. Beck and call.
It's good.
That's
It's
wonderful.
good though.
That's beautiful.
It's good though. Well, you're just a coward.
Are we counting spiritual successors?
The Mighty Number 9 will count.
Alright.
I originally had it up for one of the sub goals, I think. But then I changed it because it felt like it would be more appropriate if I went further into the Mega Man franchise.
Yeah.
Like, even after, like, Mega Man 10, just realized, like, how did you, like, I know it's your first thing of a new thing, but seriously, you have all those Mega Man things to go into, and you make it play like one.
It's great too, because then you can compare 11.
And just the entire ranking stream is just going to be me having the backer credits in the background.
I feel like Mighty Number 9 would be a great way to cap off all the Mega Man games.
Well,
Like, go through the main line numbered ones, and then do Mighty Number 9 at the end of all.
well, I'd probably do up to 10 and then do Mighty Number 9, just so we can do Mega Man 11 afterwards, and like, hey, it looks like even Capcom can do a better Mega Man game without Keiji Inafune. Like, maybe Keiji Inafune didn't have the influence that we thought he did. Oh, good, is it time? Yes, it is.
It is Yoku Block.
That's what's great about Mighty Number 9 is that integrates folks working on it. Also did another series of games.
Yeah, the Mighty Gunvolt, or like, the Gunvolt series.
The Gunvolt series, which is so fucking good.
Even Mighty Gunvolt Burst is another 8-bit style Mega Man game that is better than Mighty Number 9, even though it has Mighty Number 9 in it.
Yeah.
So did Gunvolt come out after Mighty Number 9?
No, before.
Like the original Gunvolts did. Mighty Gunvolt Burst definitely did after it, which was very explicitly more classic Mega Man-y.
So yeah, Azure Striker Gunvolt and Mighty Gunvolt both came out before Mighty Number 9 did.
Okay.
Oh right, because Mighty Gunvolt Burst was a sequel.
This is certainly a boss.
Also, I like that every single boss fight we've fought so far has, in the Wily state or in the post-boss stages have been weak to Mega Buster.
I mean, Tyrion, you're right. They also did the entire Zero series and the ZX games.
Are we gonna do a Battle Network?
At some point, probably.
That'd be much farther down the line, though.
Yeah.
Fun
Also-
fact, they did.
I'm wondering when I can place or start doing the Legends.
Whenever you want, I would say.
Because when is it appropriate to start taking a look, like, in terms of Mega... I think at least past X. I know there's some references to the X series.
Also, so, like, it's to give you more of an idea as to how bad the direction for Mighty Number 9 was specifically, given the talent it Inti creates, because this is all a lot of ex-Capcom devs. So I did the Gunvolt series. They also did Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, that, the 2D game.
Which kicked a lot of ass.
Whipped absolute ass. It's great. They did Blaster Master Zero 2.
Yeah. God. I really want to take a look at Blaster Master Zero, because
They also did Galgun.
Yes, they did. And Galgun has DLC for Blaster Master Zero.
They also did Galgun 2 and Galgun VR.
Shit, is that on Steam yet?
Oh, it's got a VR? Well, that gives me more reason to get
Galgun
VR.
2?
No, the DLC for Blaster Master Zero 2. So,
I can check right now.
because it's also on Steam now, which I highly recommend those Blaster Master. Zero series.
So 02. I'm not seeing. There's the Luminous Avenger one.
Oh, that's the one that came out.
Yeah, okay, Copen. Yep.
I need to finish 02.
Do you?
Yeah, because that game's actually really good.
I didn't realize who that character was.
Copen was, it's from the new one they just came out with.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean, is I didn't realize at first. Because he was originally a villain in the Gunvolt series.
Oh, okay. So I should actually start using this.
Yeah, so my point was basically the talent was there, it was just the direction for Mighty Number 9 was that fucking bad.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't have the budget either.
Fond memories of that time that MC got through, I think it was like 2.8 Mega Mans in the time it took to get through all the credits.
Yeah. I believe someone timed it that the backer credits for Mighty Number 9 takes 4 hours.
I thought it was like 3 or 4, yeah, like 3 and 4 hours, somewhere around there.
That's an entire Kojima cutscene.
That's 2 Kojima cutscenes. How dare you?
One pixel?
It's literally the last
Oh,
cutscene.
Oh wait, it's
Is it the eyes?
the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the last cutscene of Metal Gear Solid 4 twice.
I like that. Because I remember I was visiting my parents' kind of farm area or place when I was doing Mega Man Solid 4, and I was playing the game at around midnight, and I'm like, oh, I'm really close to the end. I'll just finish this.
Also, it's not the eyes; it's the green gem.
Oh.
Just really weird hitbox.
Yeah.
It's very finicky.
This is very not good.
Oh, is it only when it's flashing though?
Maybe?
No?
No, it's flashing when it means it's going to attack.
Then I have no idea what's up with this hitbox.
It's just bad.
Yeah, like he hit it dead on.
It's slightly below the center, like it's around the center and slightly below it of that gem.
Where that little green line is, maybe? Thank you.
It's bad.
Put that shitty boss out of its misery.
Highly stages that. Hopefully that's going on to 3.
Joke's on you, fucker.
Yeah, Torpid, I think you'll like this one. Someone said, ain't Baby Yoda that Russian witch in the woods with the chicken feet?
Yes. Also, I have seen something deeply cursed.
Do share.
Be grateful I did not inflict it on anyone.
Do share.
I got wrapping paper.
Ah! God. I can think of something worse, though. You know those,
It's not a pissing contest, I just said it was cursed.
I know, but I just thought of something that's absolutely terrible. What about Ahagao, couch covers?
I'll go anything. You just say Ahagao and then any verb or any noun after that.
Check out my Ahegao Snuggie.
Yeah, because no one else is gonna suck at you with that.
You will never feel the touch of another human being ever again. God. I got a onesie.
With the butt flap.
Oh, God. I don't think that's how it works, Carnival. You gotta click. You gotta press the clip button.
Oh, I mean, look. Carnival, be thankful I didn't post it anywhere, is all I'm saying.
I think you should. You should absolutely.
I think you
post.
shouldn't.
I'm definitely not doing it in this Discord. It would castrate me.
I just judge you very deeply.
Don't you already though?
Skull. Oh, no? Dive.
This is fun. It's true, ground types are weak to water.
Yes, water torpedoes.
Oh,
Look, I know my Pokemon, alright?
The Gengar. Okay, I need to know about this.
Embrace is weak to Toad.
Oh God, it's horrible. That is truly terrible.
Dust. Oh, the wall doesn't count, so it can't break against it.
It's all good.
There we go. Caveman. Ring.
But it'll take 7 days for him to die.
Let's go.
Everybody's weak against the Baba Yaga.
I'm guessing is drill?
I mean, based on my experiments, yes, Toad is definitely weak against Drill.
I wish he would just stop gyrating at you, it's making me uncomfortable.
Look, don't shame him for his sweet belly dancing.
I'm gonna shame the fuck out of him.
He worked
Weird.
really hard to learn that over the course of 2 weeks.
That's ring.
Bless you? Which reminds me, as one of my coworkers left today, they looked at me and said, "Hope you get better." And I was very confused because I wasn't sick today.
Yeah, but you sure look it.
I guess?
Sick as hell.
I mean, hell yeah, rock on. I mean, I always look like shit, that's not a question. I just didn't think I looked that shitty. It's like, boy, you look like you haven't slept in 14 days. Would I feel fine?
Man, fucking fond memories of that time back when I worked retail, where it was almost time to close, and some fucking weirdo, when he went to check out at the register, said to the girl at the register, "So when's the kid due?"
Oh
and
no!
Burst into tears and ran off.
No!
And everyone just shot him the worst look.
Oh! Oh no! Oh, that is... No.
That is
It
why
was
you never...
nothing short of a miracle the man left the store alive. is all
Never
I'm
fucking
saying.
say that without
You
someone
never
prompting you.
even
That they...
ask unless you do not even notice, like, even mention anything about potential kid until you have confirmed by them that they are in fact pregnant.
Oh,
Nolan,
that is...
I don't know how much that's true, because the dude was infamous for being a weirdo and a creep, and, like, my manager nicknamed him the Chester the Molester, so... like...
Yeah, we had a couple of those when I worked at GameStop.
Weird at GameStop,
Yeah.
I never really figured they'd have a weird client.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh god, no. We had one guy who actually stole games out of a kid's house, sold them to us, and then we only found out because the mother came in and told us the initials on them, and we found a bunch of the games that were with the initials on them and his name connected to the sale. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, we didn't see him for a while. But he would always come in and try to look across the counter to see what I was doing on the computer, and really pissed me off.
I mean, Nolan, that's fine, I didn't give the context. And also, I was wrong, it wasn't Chester, it was Lester. Lester the Molester.
Lester the Molester.
God, that's also the same place where one winter... Because it was always dead there during winter. Always.
No.
Whoops.
Where one time, it was so dead in the store at night and we knew no one was coming that we moved a bunch of shit in, like, the center of the place. Because it wasn't, like, a huge store. And then my manager and one of my coworkers started playing floor hockey in the middle of the fucking store. Because nobody was coming. There was snow out there. It was late at night.
I remember one customer, very specifically the one guy, because he would always bring in stolen controllers to sell for cash. And they were always, like, pristine, not a scratch on them. And when we started getting wise to what he was doing, he would bring in somebody else. But he would still be there. He'd walk in with this other person, and that person would hand us their ID. And then this one girl that he brought in did it so many times that the system actually said we could no longer give them cash trades because they hit the cash cap.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And then after a while, the dude would come in and I'd be like, "No, I'm not taking your stuff, sorry." It's like, why? And I'd point to the mat that says we can refuse trades at any time for any reason. And I just point to that and you go, "Oh, okay," and leave. Yeah, people are suck.
So this boss fight sucks. Good music.
So
though.
can you only hit
God.
him at...
Other fond memories of the time that the store was dead. And his father comes in with his kid. And then fucks off, so I ended up escorting the kid through the entire store. keeping him company as the dad was shooting the shit up at the front with the manager.
Yeah.
The kid was lovely. He was adorable. The dad sucked, though.
So they had an opposite thing where this kid and his elderly grandfather still wearing a cap that very clearly indicated he'd been in one of the wars. And grandfather's super nice and everything. And this kid won Grand Theft Auto 5. So I explained to the grandfather what was in the game. And the grandfather said, no, you can't have this. The kid proceeds to throw the ugliest fit I have seen. And proceeds to start using multiple homophobic slurs. And this grandfather's just standing there, just this really nice dude, just sort of mortified. And I'm just standing there feeling mortified for him, too.
Okay, but Max, that takes a certain level of chutzpah to fucking do. Brass fucking balls.
That is a spine made of adamantium.
Like, holy shit.
Jesus.
I fucking want some of what she's having, holy hell.
Give me the confidence of somebody who steals stuff 2 feet away just to try to hit 5 seconds later. God.
That's incredible.
I tell people, you know, if you do actually have faith in humanity and like other people, don't go into retail. It will kill that in you.
Man, my favorite part about retail was hating Christmas music to begin with, and then just further deepening and cementing that hatred in ways I did not know possible.
I worked for Home Depot for 2 years, so I feel your pain.
Yeah, well, the name of the chain was Benny's. They're dead now. But it was like they sold a variety of things, and it was mostly just fucking old white people that came in.
Yeah.
And the occasional, like parents.
Yeah,
My
longest stint was GameStop, and thankfully there we didn't have holiday music, but everything else was GameStop, so...
See, I'm just glad that I never needed to wear, like, a pin or anything saying my name, because that would have made my life hell. I would have killed somebody!
Yeah. I mean, Nolan, they're kids. I mean, I don't know really more you could say about kids and early teenagers. I try not to hold much against it. Adults are worse than kids. Retail has taught me one thing, is that adults are somehow less mature than children. And it is amazing. I remember when one of the Madden games came out and I had to work the stupid midnight launch for it, and one of our nearby stores caught fire. Now, the store was fine, but like the roof of it caught fire. So they had to shut the store down so that everybody could be safe. So the store wasn't open to do the midnight thing. So we weren't actually equipped to handle any of the customers from that store, so we basically would have to turn them away and let them... This one guy threw a fit. And this dude must have been in his 50s. But he threw the nastiest fit. It's just like, I don't know why y'all just don't open the store back up. Everything's fine. And just give us our games. It's
not about you, fuckboy.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good.
Yeah, no, retail fucking absolutely sucks. Well, also because the place I worked at, like, this was a word from on high thing that they technically couldn't have done, but nobody was going to fight them on it, is that only women could work the register, and only men could work in the garage. After I'd left, they started phasing that out, but then they got bought up by a real estate company and went under.
Huh. Alright, so yeah, that's Mega Man 4.
Yeah, I feel like that game goes too long.
Yeah, because this is the point where, yeah, it's like they just start to go too, like, they don't need that, like, because Mega Man 3 started it with the whole, after you beat all the 8, you get those 4 stages that are not Wily levels, but not Wily levels. And,
yeah, no, Doc Robot fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, they aren't needed at all. And it's, like, Because that's the thing is that, like, I hear people like, oh, Mega Man 4 is a bad. And I'm like, it's not. A bad Mega Man game is still usually not bad.
It is perfectly okay.
Like, because we have Mega Man, I believe. We have Mega Man 11. So, I'm thinking somewhere it's between. I'm thinking 1 and I think 3 is the second. Yeah, because we have 3 and 4.
Sorry, did you say Mega Man 11?
No, I said we have Mega Man at 11. Like it is.
Oh, at 11.
Rank. It is at the rank. Mega Man.
Okay,
right
I was
here.
really confused. I would still rather play this over 1.
Oh yeah, because I'm
honestly.
thinking it is. It's going somewhere in between 3 and 1. So we have 3. We have Mega Man 3 at spot 4. It's in the ranking of 4. Whether it's closer to 1, because let's see, the average of that is probably 7 or 8. Let's see, 8. Let's take a look at. Let's go up and then go down, or let's start higher and go down. Like 6. I don't think it's in the same category as 6.
I definitely don't think it's 6. I don't think it's 7 either. I'd say probably like 8 or 9, personally.
8. Let's see. You got Dragon Buster Ane-san. Shinshin Cole. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it. Yeah, I think that's a good 8. Also, taking a look at what time it is now, I am starting to think that we are not going to get to this. We're not going to be doing Mega Man 3 tonight, which... Fine. I came out in 1991. Capcom. Yes. It is an action game. We've marked these as anime before. Alright, what do we want to specifically call out? Do we even want to call out the music for this one?
Not really. It wasn't bad, but it's definitely weaker than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Nothing. The way I look at music is, does it have any tracks that I'm going to think of out of context from the game? No.
But even that aside, like for me at least, nothing really stood out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything, like, that's kind of the thing with that, usually, it's why Mega Man 4 is almost always towards the bottom of, like, Mega Man tier lists, is that it's just kind of there. It's like at the starting point where the Mega Man NES games just start to, like, get kind of boring.
Like, there's some definite missteps in terms of, like, the bosses don't have any clear, okay, well, this boss's weapon will work against that boss. It's, level design's kind of meh.
Yeah, serviceable but forgettable is, in terms of Mega Man, is what I'd probably call it. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd put any charms. Except for maybe I kind of might put oatmeal. Or being kind of bland. But it's still a Mega Man game, so it's still generally pretty good. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we do for 4. I really don't have anything else to say about it. And yeah. So I was planning on doing, well, because here's the thing. I was planning on finishing with looking at the Game Boy game Mega Man 3. Looking at the clock, I think that's going to go over a little bit longer than I want. And I have a marathon episode tomorrow, so I kind of would like to go to bed.
Maybe add it to the marathon if you can.
It's pretty... I might actually do that, because I think I'm having issues with a couple of the games, so I might keep that as a backup. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be looking at that tonight, but we might look at it tomorrow. So, yeah, that is going to do it tonight. So, with that, let me load up tomorrow's class. Oh, right, I gotta get... Yeah, that's going to be the rest of my night, is figuring out to get some of these games to work. Alright, so...
What did you do?
I don't know, there's been a lot of, like, emergency vehicles passing by my place in the last couple days.
I'd be worried.
So, yeah. Anyway. So. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.ltp.life. I try and have these uploaded relatively soon afterwards. God damn. Other one just passed.
Lolo, please move.
Yeah, anyway, we got, there's also, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's also a Twitch channel. You can watch these live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, or noon p.m. Eastern Standard Time for marathons. There's also 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Also, another episode. There's also my personal Twitter, @LilithPuzzlo, the show's Twitter, @Hazeltown Story. There is a Discord server, which, when polls are up, you can talk, or you can vote there. Also chat with the community, which are relatively nice. You also have the Patreon, which has $2 and $5 tiers, and that helps with hosting costs. So yes, tomorrow we have the last Retro Inc. relief drive of the year. Also the last one for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So I am taking a look at more requested games tomorrow, such as Cannon Fodder. We also have things like Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons Adventure, Buster Bust Loose, Metroid 2, Alex and Shinobi World. I'm going to try and get One Must Fall 2097 to work. It is giving me issues, but I'm going to try and get that to work. And yeah, we have a good number of games to look at tomorrow. So, with that, thank you all for watching. I think I'm still streaming, so go. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. See you later.
Bye.